to the club, and we're just sitting there, and I'm talking to these different girls, and when you first get to the club, it's kind of hard unless you got some serious game and stuff, And he was just saying, this is what we do to get girls. And he was like, two things. What do you want to blah, 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 and a time. And he said, other than that, you just got to wait. And I'm like, that's what y'all do? He said, yeah. And they got their own places to, like, almost every night they can get girls and stuff, in the Asian dude town. I'm like, okay, cool. Thanks, because I was like, whoa, this is, which way should I go? I forget it. And I was like, whoa, and it was real cool, and it was no racism, no strife between me and him. I did meet this one Japanese guy in there, and then he was talking to the Chinese dude, and he asked what the Chinese dude Japanese, and the Chinese dude was like, nah. And then they didn't really start talking, but like I said, that's just between them two. But dude, he didn't care, he ain't there trying to make friends and stuff. And then the Japanese dude, I just set him up with this girl, and they started talking, and when you do that, they'll go buy a girl a drink, but I guess his Mack wasn't strong enough that she ended up coming back, and I met a bunch of girls that day, and I got a number or something like that. And from this one girl, she was upstairs, just small. I think she's like 23 years old, real cute and stuff, And she's like, I'm waiting for you to email me, but I'm like, I want to, but I don't know, I'll probably end up forgetting them stuff. The only reason I remember because I'm talking about this, but I mean, I talk every chance I get, to see these girls, hey, how you doing? If they talk, they talk. If they don't, they don't. And sometimes, they need to see you 2 or 3 times, before they loosen up and stuff like that. Because, they got to go through a lot of crap with their parents and their fathers, and these guys harassing them. And they got to go through the crap with these Japanese guys and, these foreign guys. And I met this one Japanese girl, I was talking to her, and she's like, it seemed like just married men talk to me, and I want a single man, and they're always lying and stuff like that. I'm like, well, we talking, I told you I was married, whatever. She said, well, why can't I just get a single guy? And I'm like, I don't know. It's just, you just go into these places where these foreign guys hang out, and not where these single Japanese guys hang out. And then the chair where she was sitting in, it was at Starbucks, so they got those lounge chairs and stuff, and I'm like, you sit in one of those chairs, and not too many Japanese guys are going to just walk up to you and say, excuse me, may I sit next to you? Not too many people are going to do that. So you need to sit at the big table where, everybody's staring at each other and stuff like that, And I don't know, it was funny though. But like I said, please understand who you are. And if sex is what you want to go do, fine, But I'll tell you, there's nothing like enjoying, knowing who you are, enjoying who you are, and, loving yourself, and just be confident. Because I'll tell you, I know things have changed. I left and stuff. When I left, things were different and stuff. But like I said, when I went back, I got a lot of smiles and stuff, And I'm looked the same, my hair is all jacked up, wash and wear. Too tricky. We went to this place in Hollywood, someplace he took me in, had like $100 lunch, it was a trip he paid, so I was happy, but still, we just went there, and, the sister there was some white guy, and, she was staring at me the whole time, and I was tripping, like, why is she looking at me, Japan, I'm used to, foreign people, people out here looking at me, but go back to the States, and, and like I said, when I left, things were different. Like, why is she staring at me, and go to the beach, and other ladies, why is she staring at me? Why they walk by all grills and stuff with white teeth, why they probably smiling and stuff, what's going on? Maybe in the city, things are different, And, I just want to say, I got a message from this one guy from, Little Rock, Arkansas. My father was born there, and it was a trip. My father was born there, and I got a lot of family out there too, from my mother's side and stuff. I don't know, he's like all spread out, and a lot of them are like Indians and stuff, And anyway, so he just brought this up, so that's why. But, you want to get a girl, the first thing, you got to do is just, just talk to her. But before that, have confidence in yourself, because, like me and Wayne, we went walking and stuff, and I know usually when I'm out, you know, if I talk to a girl, it's like, it's rare, or it'll be like I'm just there and they'll come and talk to me, or something. I don't know. It's kind of weird, but you know, he's like, come on, let's talk to the girls. I'm like, oh, and first I was like, and I'm like, wait, what am I doing? You know, all these pretty girls out here. I better start speaking to them and stuff. And so it's okay, cool, fine. You get warm up. You know what I'm saying? You get a bunch of no's, and start warming up, and walk up to a girl and say, hey, how you so cute? And she look at you and keep walking. Then you're like, okay, fine. The next girl, you're like, wow, you sexy, She might laugh. You're like, oh, okay, maybe give some compliments, some really, really good compliments, and walk up to the next girl, hey, where's my Osaka hug? And they'll stop and laugh, and I shouldn't have said that, but that's what I do, and I get a lot of hugs. You'd be surprised, you just walk it out, you see these beautiful girls, and you say, hey, how you doing? What's your name? Where's my Osaka hug? And next thing you know, they're a little shy, so you gotta walk up to them, and like this one girl, she was, oh my God, she looked like she was 16 years old. And I asked her how old she was. She was 29. My God, she was 29. I couldn't believe it. And we were talking. She like, way out in Mino or someplace over there. And I said, well, can I get my Osaka hug? And she's like, all right. And what they do is you'll stand at a distance, like almost their arm distance, and they'll lean over and you just patting each other on the shoulder. It's not a real hug, where you hugging on the waist and stuff. Because a lot of girls just do that. And you'll get a lot of hugs doing it like that, just a little quick tap on the shoulder and stuff like that. And you'll get a whole bunch of those kind of hugs. You get those. Those are real easy to do, And we was just talking and stuff, and I said, well, let me have your email. She like, well, do you like dodgeball? And I'm like, yeah. She said, well, you want to come watch us play? And I'm like, okay. She said, all right. And gave me her number and her email address or something, or her address or something. I forget which one. I think I got an address, or she has an iPhone or something. I don't know. And then she emailed, I guess we trade email numbers or something. I don't know what it was, but she soon, she got home and emailed me and said, hey, just come out. I'm so happy, that we met, and I want you to come watch this. And she probably ain't even thinking about sex. It's just going out and meeting a lot of people and stuff. She's 29. She probably got a boyfriend. I don't even know if she married or not, but I'll tell you what, she was so cute. My God, she was so cute. And, and then sometimes that's good too, to have these girls as friends. You know why? Because they will hook you up with they'll introduce you to just a whole 50 friends. You just be the only guy at a party, and it'd be like 50 girls, and they're all drinking and stuff. You know what happens when people start drinking and stuff, and then these girls, I'm telling you, some of them get wild, get freaky, and 10 of them run up on you and surround you and touching you and grab you and all that stuff. And hey, and some guys, they're like, oh, don't touch me, girls touch me, don't touch me, too many of you, I'll laugh, and I ain't gonna lie, it does happen if guys do that stuff, and I just want one, and they're like, huh, you could be like King David and have a harem, you know what I'm saying, but I don't know, but it's just a trip, so, just being friends with them, but I'm saying, like this is here in Japan. When I was in the States, though, especially in Hawaii, I had a lot of friends that were girls, and, and sometimes they asked me, hey, hang out. And I didn't really want to hang out with them because I knew they some freaky little things, and I wasn't trying to have sex for the first 9 months. I was just trying to get the hell out of there and shit. But, but then you start meeting them and stuff, and they'll start, because these girls, they know where to party at and stuff, and it's a trip, so don't be afraid, you like, oh, how do I pick up Asian girls and stuff? Well, first of all, if there ain't no Asian girls in your town, then you better get some game and work on the ones that are there. And if, that is so dangerous what this person did. People always coming on the street real fast. And if you ain't got no game, then develop it. And the best way to develop game is just, talk to these girls, hey, how you doing, da-da-da-da. And they're like, oh, I don't, why you talking to me? You say, because you're here, and they might laugh, and they'll go, you're strange, and they walk away, and like I said, no, it's the best, it's a blessing in disguise, because you just move on, and if you can't get no girls, then focus on your education and read, things by yourself, and do a lot of different things, because that's not a bad thing to hang out by yourself and stuff like that. Let's see.